and he gave very logical reasons why the selling style should be the one that he eventually adopted and was most successful. In fact, within 10 days the property was sold at a good price. What we really appreciated was that Richard wasn't your typical real estate agent in the sense of what we see both promoted in the media and what we've seen elsewhere. It wasn't about his appearance necessarily in a pinstripe suit or a flashy car. It was about relationships, and it was obvious in his dealing with people that visited our home that he developed relationships that made them feel comfortable, made them feel easy, and that they could trust him. He answered his phone when we rang, he returned messages when we sent them, and he answered emails quite quickly. That he made it rather seamless. He didn't have to do this, but Richard actually, without trying to sell us a property in Caringbah, gave us feedback on all properties from all agents in that area to give us a clear understanding of what streets were preferable, what's the price range, who the builder was, potential problems with the property that we didn't think about. So the source of information was immense. Interesting, quirky thing I admired about Richard is that I was out early one Saturday morning, putting something in my car, and I noticed this young man in shorts but also a Cronulla beanie putting out signs in my street. And that was Richard, early on a Saturday morning, beating the other agents to the signs in the intersections and outside our house. So again, no pinstripe suit, just out and about doing normal things, but above and beyond what I considered the call of duty. His personality created relationships. That made, again, the whole experience stress-free, successful, and something that I would recommend to other sellers entering the market. And boy, if this is his normal behaviour for clients, then it's superb. And I believe it is, because I've heard about it from other people who have sold through Richard. So we appreciated that. And I work in general practice, and obviously over many years, having trust in me as their family doctor for patients is really crucial. Developing relationships, to having continuity of care, they're all important to people. They're values that they really appreciate. And interestingly, that was my experience with Richard through this whole process of selling 2 properties. The trust was developed, the confidence was developed, the continuity of care for us was developed, and my expectations and my opinion of agents was changed because of his attitude, his manner, and his behaviour for us. There's a saying that the 3 C's are important in any team: competency, character, and chemistry. And I try and get my staff to look at each of those. And I observed in Richard as we went on competency in what he was doing, chemistry with us and the prospective buyers, and his character. His character was positive and all-encompassing. So to anyone else, definitely would recommend Richard as an agent that you could trust, that he's got the competency, that he's got the chemistry, and he's got the character. So we'll be using him again if there's a need, and I'll be recommending him to others if they would like a good agent.